No, it will never happen to me. Oh, I'm just too busy to go. Oh, it's embarrassing. Oh, pull your head in if you've had sex just once, and even if you're only with the one partner, you need a pap test every 2 years until you're 70. Oh, a lot of women spend a lot of time in front of the mirror looking good, but there's no use really in jazzing up your outsides, is there? If something's not quite right on the inside. You don't need to have a family history to get cervical cancer, and you could have it without knowing. So that's why you have to check on the inside. So a pap test is a little bit of discomfort for a whole lot of comfort.
They send me a letter every 2 years to remind me to get my pap test done. It's a little bit uncomfortable, but I want to check because you really never know. It's just something I do.
It only takes a few minutes, it's no big deal. I get the pap test done so that I know that everything's okay. It would be just silly not to.
I do mine every 2 years. It only takes 5 minutes. The women at the clinic are really nice. I do it because it gives me peace of mind.
No use worrying when there's something you can do about it through pap tests. This is less painful than a bikini wax.
Cervical cancer is one of the most common cancers in women around the world. However, it's also one of the most preventable cancers. Pap tests can pick up changes in cells that can be treated before cervical cancer develops and before you feel ill or have any symptoms. Doctors do these tests all the time. Pap tests are a normal part of the work we do to keep women healthy. Having a pap test is nothing to be embarrassed about. And getting a pap is one of the most important things you can do to stay healthy. I make sure I have mine every 2 years.
So, what do we know? A pap test can save your life because it can detect changes to cells that can be treated before cervical cancer develops.
Okay. Is there anything else?
Don't be embarrassed. Next time you're at the doctor's, just ask for a pap test. Remember, the doctors do this all the time because it's their job. They aren't worried about looking down your private parts. Get yourself a female doctor or a nurse if you're worried. You can also request an interpreter or take a friend or family member with you. The doctor will explain the procedure. The doctor may ask you some questions. You can choose if you want your family member in the room with you. Then the doctor or nurse will ask you to remove your underwear and lay down on the bed. You need to bend your knees, put your feet together, and then with all this happening, you need to relax. The procedure can be stopped at any time if it's too uncomfortable, but remember this will only take a few minutes. The doctor will need to take a sample of cells from your cervix to send away to be tested. The results will be ready in 2 weeks. A small number of women will have to do further tests, but for most women, you wouldn't have to worry about it for another 2 years. A few minutes, a little bit of discomfort for a lot of comfort. Instead of booking a hairdresser, book a pap test and take care of your insides. You want to get as old as me, don't you? Book your pap test with your doctor or nurse, or for more information, visit www.csp.nsw.gov.au.